The Tennessee Titans are currently 0-3. This team could easily be 2-1. Now, I'm not going to disrespect the Chicago Bears, the New York Jets, or even the Green Bay Packers. They went out there, they took advantage. But Will Levis has to be better moving forward. Now he is costing his team football games. The Tennessee Titans to have 0 wins on the season is ridiculous. He had 2 interceptions against the Chicago Bears. One of those interceptions went for a pick 6, and the other interception basically sealed the game. Against the New York Jets, he had a stupid interception behind the line of scrimmage, trying to shovel past the ball to the running back. Makes 0 sense. In today's game, he had 2 interceptions yet again, and he had a pick 6. He had a pick 6 against the Chicago Bears in week 1, and he also had a pick 6 today against the Green Bay Packers as well. He is giving the other team points over and over and over again. At some point, if Will Levis cannot play better and take care of the football, they're going to have to put in Mason Rudolph. Because when you look at this defense of the Tennessee Titans, they are ready to win now with the pieces that they have. With Harold Landry, who is a very good pass rusher. Jeffrey Simmons is good in his own right. You also look at Tavondre Sweat. He's a very good defensive tackle so far. I like Ernest Jones at the linebacking spot. The secondary has been a major improvement from last season. You look at Amani Hooker. He's a very good safety. Quandre Diggs has played very well so far at the safety position. They got him a couple weeks ago in free agency, right before the season started. They have Jamal Adams as well, but he hasn't played much. But you look at L'Jarius Sneed. They made a trade to go get him. The Tennessee Titans went out there and they made moves to be a playoff caliber team. And they were hoping that Will Levis can build off of that rookie season that he had from last season. Will Levis did a lot of good things last season. He took better care of the football. Right now, he is still learning. This is only year number 2. He got to play a couple of games his rookie season. Pretty much played majority of the season when Ryan Tannehill went down. But he did not have the decision making then that he's having now. He's having a major problem reading NFL defenses, and it's just dumb interceptions and dumb mistakes over and over again. He has to be better. The reason why I'm saying don't just pull the plug on him right now and push Mason Rudolph out there. This kid does so many good things to where it's frustrating. He can evade pressure because his offensive line is still not good. When I look at what they have in this offensive line, I think long term they will be okay. J.C. Latham has potential to be a top tackle in the NFL. Peter Skoronski was the best offensive lineman from last season. You have Cushenberry at the center position, but Nicholas Petit-Ferrer, he's not a starting tackle from week to week. He's a backup at best. He is a terrible right tackle. And this offensive line is still giving up a lot of pressure. But even in his rookie season when they gave up pressure, he evaded the pressure. He'll evade a sack here and there. He'll throw off his back foot and he'll give you an amazing play. He is still doing the same thing now, but it's coming with the turnovers. I think that Will Levis can still be a franchise quarterback, but without the interceptions. He's a gunslinger at heart. That's who he is. But now we're starting to see why he slid out of the first round and why he went into the second round. They are still in the race to possibly go out there and be a contender in this division, but it's going to be tough. It is hard to put full confidence in this team, even though their defense is playing very well. You look at that Chicago Bears team, it wasn't all on Will Levis. He did throw a pick 6. He did throw another interception. There was a blocked punt in that game as well. Now, we haven't seen the special teams go out there and have horrible moments since then. But look at what happened in week 2. That football game was close against the New York Jets. They could have won that game, especially in the red zone situation. You could have walked away with 3, or he could have walked away with a touchdown if Will Levis could take care of the football. That's the only thing that's holding this kid back. He'll miss a couple of throws here and there. The accuracy is there. The arm power is there. The athleticism is there. It's a decision making. That's it. He reminds me a lot of Jameis Winston in that aspect. One drive, he looks phenomenal. The next drive, he'll make a great throw. And the next thing you know, over the top on the run, he's throwing a pick 6. And then he'll go to his knees, he'll hold his head. And he's like, okay, what just happened here? Yes, he is still learning, but this is a veteran team now. They brought in new offensive line pieces. They brought in some new defensive names as well. But they also brought in some new wide receivers to help this kid out. They brought in Calvin Ridley. You bring in Tyler Boyd. You matched him up with DeAndre Hopkins, who is a veteran in his own right, who is still a very good wide receiver. He can still be a true number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. And you have Chika Kongwu at the tight end spot. It's too many weapons for this kid to be in the situation that he's in right now, and it's very unfortunate. And this is Coach Callahan's first time ever being a head coach in the NFL. If this season is a wasted season, they're going to draft a quarterback for this upcoming NFL draft. So Coach Callahan can go out there and get his guy because he's an offensive coach as well. He's coming over from the Cincinnati Bengals coaching staff. And his dad is an offensive line coach, one of the best offensive line coaches in the NFL. So I do think the offensive line will be better long term. But Will Levis has to be better. The interceptions are ridiculous at this point. The fumbles are ridiculous. And it's okay to go out there and just take the sack. It's okay to go out there and throw the football away. But he's one of those quarterbacks. He just lives life on the edge. He'll throw a 50-50 ball when a guy's wide open in his face. And he did that last season. He could get away with that because you had guys out there like Treylon Burks and Kyle Phillips. They're your number 2 and number 3 wide receivers. You can't get away with that now because of the expectation. And the front office has put a lot of expectation on this team in general. If next week isn't better from a Will Levis playing standpoint, you have to put in Mason Rudolph, a guy that is a veteran. Now, I'm not saying that Mason Rudolph will go out there, he'll win you playoff games, but he played very well down the stretch those last 3 games of the regular season for the Steelers, and he will take care of the football. I think right now he will give you the best shot at winning, but Will Levis, that upside is crazy because I'm telling you now, if he can figure things out, he could be one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL with that arm talent. I don't want to see the Tennessee Titans give up on him too soon. Maybe it would have been best for him to just sit back on the bench and develop for a year or two because he's starting to build up on bad habits, and those bad habits are starting to carry over from week to week. He is a very frustrating watch because one drive, he's phenomenal. The next drive, he'll be okay at best. The drive after that, you're like, okay, this guy go undrafted because he can't read NFL defenses. It's the pick sixes that are hurting his team. A pick 6 hurt them today against the Green Bay Packers, and a pick 6 killed them against the Chicago Bears as well. Those are momentum turning plays over and over and over again. But let me know in the comment section below, do you guys still have a lot of faith in Will Levis moving forward with the Tennessee Titans, and should they stick with him long term? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, we want each and every last one of you guys stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. God bless. Peace.